Hey everyone, welcome to Power Poses That Actually Change Your Mindset. I am so incredibly excited about today's topic because it's something we all do subconsciously, but it holds such profound power.
Indeed, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of nonverbal communication today. It's all about how our physical posture and gestures don't just communicate to others, but incredibly, they can profoundly influence our own internal state.
It's truly mind-blowing, isn't it? The idea that simply changing the way you stand or sit can literally shift your mood, your confidence, and even your perception of challenges. It's often overlooked, but our bodies are constantly sending signals to our brains.
Precisely. And throughout this episode, we'll be exploring just how these specific power poses work. We'll look at the science behind them, share some real-world examples, and give you practical tips you can use to harness this incredible connection between your body and your mind. Get ready to feel more empowered.
So, what exactly are we talking about when we say power poses? It sounds intriguing, doesn't it?
Indeed. Simply put, power poses are expansive, open body positions. Think of them as postures that naturally convey confidence, assertiveness, and even a sense of dominance. They're the opposite of what we call constricted or closed poses.
Right. So instead of hunching over, crossing your arms, or making yourself small, you're opening up, taking up space. It's like your body is saying, I'm here, I'm confident, and I'm ready.
Precisely. For instance, imagine standing with your hands on your hips, chest out, like a superhero, or perhaps leaning back in a chair with your hands behind your head, elbows wide. These are classic examples. They signal power and openness, both to others and, crucially, to yourself.
Oh, I love the superhero pose. It immediately makes me think of feeling strong and capable. It's all about those broad gestures and that upright posture, isn't it?
Absolutely. And whilst the concept of power poses might sound like a bit of a self-help gimmick to some, there's actually a substantial body of scientific research that underpins its effectiveness, particularly in the realm of the mind-body connection. One of the most compelling aspects is how our physical posture can literally alter our neurochemistry. Studies have shown that when individuals adopt these expansive, high-power poses, even for just a couple of minutes, there can be measurable physiological changes. For instance, research from Harvard and other institutions indicates an increase in testosterone, which is linked to feelings of dominance and confidence, and a decrease in cortisol, the stress hormone. This isn't just about feeling good psychologically, it's about a tangible shift in our body's chemistry that directly influences our internal state. These hormonal changes then translate into observable changes in our behavior and perception. We tend to be more assertive, more willing to take risks, and feel less anxious in challenging situations. It truly demonstrates how the external physical act can create a powerful internal psychological and physiological shift.
It's so true. And what's really fascinating is how we see power poses, or the lack thereof, playing out in real world scenarios, sometimes even without us realizing it.
Absolutely. Think about someone preparing for a crucial job interview, for instance. You often see people, quite instinctively, taking a moment to stretch, maybe hands on hips, or even leaning back in their chair with their arms behind their head just for a minute or two before they walk into the room. It's a natural, almost subconscious attempt to steady their nerves and project confidence.
Yes, or before a big presentation. I know I used to pace back and forth, but now I try to find a quiet space, even a bathroom stall, just to stand tall, chest out, hands on hips for a minute or two. It truly helps to calm those butterflies and makes me feel ready to own the stage.
Precisely. And it's not just about these high-stakes moments. Even in daily interactions, we can consciously use these principles. Imagine walking into a meeting where you need to assert your opinion. Instead of slouching or crossing your arms, you might sit up straight, lean slightly forward, and keep your hands open on the table. It communicates openness and conviction without you having to say a word.
It's all about subtly shifting that internal dial, isn't it? From feeling a bit small or uncertain to feeling capable and present. It's amazing how much impact these simple physical adjustments can have. So, with all that amazing science, how can we actually put this into practice every day? It's easier than you might think. My biggest tip is to find a few minutes each morning, or even right before a moment you know will be challenging, and just go for it. You could try the Wonder Woman pose, hands on hips, feet wide, chest out, for 2 minutes in your bathroom before you head out the door. Or if you have a big presentation, find an empty conference room or even a quiet stairwell and just spread out. Stand tall, arms wide, take up as much space as you possibly can.
That's a brilliant point. The key is to perhaps experiment in private first, isn't it? Get comfortable with how these expansive postures feel before you bring them into a public space where you might feel a bit more self-conscious.
Exactly. Practice makes perfect, and it builds that internal feeling of confidence. Even just sitting up straighter in your chair, pulling your shoulders back, can make a huge difference. Don't underestimate the power of these small, consistent shifts. Try it. You might be surprised.
Now, I know some of you might be thinking, this sounds a bit too simple, doesn't it? Just standing differently can really change things?
It's a fair point. It might seem whimsical, but that's the beauty of it. Even subtle shifts in your body language create a powerful positive feedback loop. It's not magic, it's psychology. Over time, these small changes genuinely build lasting confidence and a more empowered attitude. So, to recap everything we've discussed today, it really boils down to this. Your body language isn't just a reflection of how you feel, it can actually change how you feel and even how you perform. Those expansive open power poses aren't just for show, they can genuinely shift your internal state.
Precisely. We've seen how these simple physical adjustments, whether it's standing tall like a superhero or simply taking up more space, can influence your hormones, your confidence, and ultimately your mindset. It's a powerful tool grounded in real science for anyone looking to feel more assured and capable.
Absolutely. So we truly encourage you to give them a try. Find a quiet moment before that big meeting, that interview, or even just when you need a little boost, and strike a power pose. See how it feels. We hope that you walk away from today's episode feeling truly empowered, ready to use your body to shape your mind.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you found this helpful.